Hey guys, you're watching a Starcraft 2 co-op mission. I am CTG and I'm leveling up, or I'm helping level up Skunk rather. You may remember the Skunk as a person who created the what was that map called again? Cradle of Death. Yeah, that was our map for the Rock the Cabinet co-op contest. It was actually a fun map. I really enjoyed playing that map. I mean, I would much prefer that map over Scythe of Amon any day. So apparently the Hawk is still level 5, so I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna play Swann. Because I cycle all the commanders. I go through all the commanders. And it is Swann's turn this time. My issue here would be that Swann takes a long time to ramp up. Now the Haka really takes a load of that because he has a very early hero. He comes out at 1 minute, and I'm not sure why he's attacking the area. Of course, I get my Vespine harvesters, and I speed build my refineries. Because I only have 1 SCV on the factory, but I have 3 on the gas, so that they would build quickly. Let's move this factory over here.
Not enough minerals.
So we're just getting our saturation going. You always want to have continuous SCV production until you have full saturation, in co-op at least. In multiplayer, you only want to have 2 workers per patch, because the minerals mine out faster.
Add-on complete.
Also because you never know when the game would finish. Okay, let's get another supply depot. This is going to be supply block soon. And we're just rushing out a tank. You also want to rush out a tank as a Swann, because those provide the most firepower. Goliaths are great. They're great anti-air, but they take a while. To ramp up. You need something to anchor your force, and the greatest anchor in Swann's army would be the siege tank. Coupled with Hercules, these guys are super effective. But I haven't actually used Hercules with siege tanks that much, and I'm trying to learn that strategy, and that is what I hope to use. Oh, zealots. Yeah, I need to unsiege that tank. Run away! Rip. Siege tanks are super expensive to reconstruct. Okay, I'm gonna go for the first shard in the expansion area. Kill those guys. There we go. Stutter step these Ares. Okay. Those guys are down. I'm gonna siege this guy here. Provide firepower from behind. I'm gonna use these Ares to attack. Uh-oh. Okay. They're good, they're good. Uh-oh. Yeah, I really want to get an expansion because Swann ramps up very slowly, and I want to get started on my economy as soon as possible, so I can focus on army after the first part. Okay, let's take out that Void Shard. I know it's technically called Void Sliver, but it's a Void Shard. It's a Void Shard. Okay, you notice I already brought out all my workers even before the first shard goes down, and that is because I really want to get my economy ramp up as early as I can. Okay, command center is done, so let's start worker production. There we go. Let's move these tanks over to help the Haka. And we're gonna get our gas. What I like to do is get 3 gas speed building a refinery so that they'll instantly harvest at full saturation as soon as the refinery completes.
Swiftly. I must ask another favor of you, friends. We are trying to evacuate the people of the city.
Okay, let's intercept the attack wave. I mean, I don't really care about the bonus. The first bonus is fine. It's 600. It's 600 XP. It's fine. It's not worth wasting. Oh wow, Sky. I need help. Oh. Yeah, you know about those Goliaths? They shoot up. Oh, the whole army is getting wrecked. I need to repair those because apparently the siege tanks take damage while they're in wreckage mode. So I need to revive them as early as I can. Okay, let's try to help out the bonus. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Wow, what? Something hit that bonus to turn it from green to red in an instant. Well, it's not hard, you know. It just need anti-air, and the thing is, Goliaths take a while to ramp up. If I had a force of maybe 8 Goliaths for that wave, more than the siege tank, it would still not work well because I had about if I had 8 tanks there, they would be facing a bunch of zealots, a hybrid, and scouts. That would probably not work well. I'd probably lose a bunch of stuff. And that would set my army back. The last thing you want to have a Swann is to have your army set back.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Because again, he takes a while to ramp up.
Complete.
And the longer it takes you to get to max out, the longer it takes for you to be super helpful. Okay, now I'm ready. Yeah, there we go. Laser drill. Oh. Run back, run back! Rip. I need to control my army better. As you can see, at 10 minutes, we've already gotten our saturation on Scythe of Amon.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Not ideal.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Could have been worse. Let's get a bunch of supply depots since we're actually supply blocked. That's not good. Let's have a bunch of SCVs help. And shift click them back to minerals so that they would resume mining once they're done.
Upgrade complete.
Let's get another factory.
Our allies are being
Okay.
attacked.
Get a pair of supply depots there. Yeah, it would have been easier to ramp up, especially on this map, if they gave us a free expansion rather than having to fight it. Fight an objective at the expansion. Okay, my Hercules is out. I put it on control group 3, so it's easier to recall. Now, the reason I put my siege tanks in the Hercules is to make them more mobile.
Upgrade.
Problem with siege tanks is they need to siege and unsiege before they get to attack, or unsiege and siege rather, before they get to attack a new location.
I can still
But with Hercules, you can easily reposition them around,
Combat drop.
and they provide a nice burst when you drop them
Complete.
in previously unexplored locations. Okay, let's start pushing. Drop the Hercules there, or drop the tanks there. Also, the Hercules itself is quite tanky. It takes a few hits to go down. It even took 2 Yamatos to the face before dying. Uh-oh. Banshee. There we go.
Upgrade complete.
Okay. Looks like we need to move though. Yeah, you can see how difficult it is to move your army when you don't have the Hercules. You need to unseat your tanks and make them chase your Goliaths. Okay. Woo! Look at all the units go up. Yeah! Killed almost everything. I just had to take care of that hybrid behemoth. Yeah, you can see I lost a few Goliaths. I've been continuously producing Goliaths ever since I finished my tank production. And still, they're not that many. Just because the Goliaths are quite squishy
Vespene gas.
when they are few in number. That's why you want to have tank support as early as you can. And apparently I'm gas starved. Who knew? I did though. As I mentioned a long time ago, and I keep mentioning still, Swann is one of the most gas-starved commanders. The reason he has those gas drones is not because he needs to be more helpful. He has those gas drones because he needs the extra gas. Oh, there's no Yamato. Wow, that battlecruiser has way too much energy. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Come on, man. You can do it. You can do it. Live! No! Come on, man. I don't want to solo this. A Swann? And we already have enough. There we go. Yeah, I already have enough to control. Wow. Yeah, see the Herc took two Yamatos to the face and it's still alive. That is ridiculous if you think about it. Okay. I really want to push the north shard.
Our allies are being attacked. Our allies' base is under attack.
Yeah, I really want to push the north shard. Oh, Salta. Yeah, never mind. Let's just push. Let's just push. We need the concentrate beam for this part. Siege tanks taking care of that massive units. Okay. Move the tanks there. And A move my Goliaths.
Excellent. Each fell void sliver gives us more time.
Yeah, when I first started playing the Siege Tank and Herc style, I initially thought that everything needs to be in the Hercules to make them more mobile, but it turns out you only need one or two. You only need one or two Hercules full of siege tanks to supplement your force. You don't need everything to be in the Hercules. You can see the siege tanks do a great job of clearing out everything on the ground. And the Goliaths clean up everything in the air. Actually need a bunch more Dawkins needs a bit of help, actually. Yeah, help clear. Oh, no. Whew. Ooh, that was close. This Goliath would not have gotten away in time. Okay. Yaka used the Krun. It was kind of effective. I'm still not seeing how strong the Krun actually is. Maybe I'm just not using him properly, but I've never actually seen him take out a bunch of stuff on his own. Maybe because I haven't actually played the Haka that much since he got level 15. Like I said, I play all commanders, each taking their own turn, and I'm floating 1,000 minerals.
Pulse cannon ready.
I'm making units, guys. Maybe I should get an extra factory, but 2 is usually enough for Swann.
Our allies are being attacked.
Let's sink that behemoth. See, he didn't even take a tank with him, and even if he did, I can easily reconstruct the tank so I can at least replenish quickly. You can see, since my Goliaths now have the tanks to clear out stuff for them and prevent them from dying, they're easier. They're a lot easier to mess up, and I don't lose as much of them as I earlier did when I didn't have the Hercules and tanks. Okay. I heard another Yamato. Okay. Looks like we're in the last part. Let's use the laser dream to clean out the whole attack wave. Laser drill, rather. Concentrate beam is so good. Okay, let's get all those tanks. Okay. Move the siege tanks to the front. And get stunned. Part of the build. Totally part of the build. And looks like we didn't even see that thing go down. Alright. That's how you beat Scythe of Amon using Hercules and tanks. Although I could have gotten more Goliaths in the old game if I had known that it was air composition. But I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea for what else I can do, please leave that in a comment. Getting that XP. Yeah, see, we lost about 600 XP on the first builds, but that's fine. That's 600. Yeah, I already killed more. Alright, see you.